Myles, Declan, great to spend a bit of time with you. The sun is out, the Premier League is back, Saka's back as well. Life is pretty good right now.
Yeah, life's good. Like you said, Saks is back. We just come back from England. Myles obviously made his debut, scored. Got exciting times coming up with some really exciting games for club coming up. So, yeah, everything's really looking positive at the minute.
And Myles, you said you were lost for words after scoring on your England debut during the international break. Have you had a chance to be able to sum things up, how the last couple of weeks went for you?
Yeah, I feel like I've been kind of in a dream for the past few weeks, but yeah, just to stay present for me, it's important. Take every moment as it comes, and yeah, I've just been very happy the past couple of weeks. But obviously, life is always good, and I'm always grateful and blessed to be around this environment and to be with my family. So.
And you had a dream of what it would be like to play for your country. How did that match up with reality?
To be honest, well, I didn't imagine scoring, but I definitely imagined starting a game, hopefully, if I was blessed to be given an opportunity to. But yeah, for it to happen the way it did, it was crazy, hence my reaction when I scored, I couldn't really believe it. I kept looking at the linesman to see if he put the flag up. So when he didn't put the flag up, I was like, oh, come on. And then, yeah.
Dick, what did you make of the way that Myles handled himself, not only on the pitch, but also there's a lot that comes with being an England player, being part of that camp?
Yeah, so impressed. I think I just said with Righty over there, like, start of the week, he was with me quite a lot. He was quiet, and then by the end of the week, I hardly see him. He was with everyone else, mixing around. Like, I had loads of the lads coming up to me saying, like, how much they love him, what a guy he is. And I think that's like the beauty of international football. Like, you play against players, and you don't know what people are actually like as a person. So, like, for Myles' case, obviously he's broken this year. No one really knows what he's like as a guy, but then they see him as a person, and then they're like, wow, like, he's a top player, but also he's a top guy as well. So it was really, really good. And yeah, we had a lot of fun last week, which was really good.
Was there anyone that you bonded with in particular? It was great seeing you having your England debut at the same time. Dan Burn, a completely different stage of his career.
Yeah, definitely. He's a top guy, first of all. Have to get that in. And yeah, just the journey is how it all comes together. It was crazy to see. And yeah, he just like me made his debut and his first camp. So yeah, it was good to speak to him about his experiences, and yeah, he enjoyed it.
Was there anybody else you bonded with in particular?
To be honest, like, all the lads, they're so nice, humble, they're just cool, down to earth people. So yeah.
You're good at Villa Boys a lot.
The Villa
Esby
Boys.
Concert, Morgan Rogers. Oh, yeah. You sat with them most nights.
Oh yeah,
You left me. Actually.
Yeah. Also got to be worried about you.
Nah, he's alright. It's good for him. It's good to mix around and be with others, because you get to learn about other people as well.
Of course.
And also you make lifelong friendships, which is really, really special. So when I see him like mixing around, it made me happy, which is good.
That's brilliant to hear. For you personally, the fact you didn't make your Arsenal debut until September, now you're an England international, playing so many times for Arsenal this season. Have you given yourselves any time to just have a think about the journey and what you've done in such a small space of time?
Definitely. Sometimes I sit to myself in silence, solitude, and just think. But I don't really. Yeah, I do. To answer your question, I do definitely. Sometimes I think about, how the season's gone. But there's always a next game. There's always a next training session. So just to be present and to be present at now moment's important.
And there's been so many injuries that the team has suffered so far this season. But how much of a boost has it given some of the senior players like yourself to see the likes of Myles and the likes of Ethan step into that role and perform so well?
Yeah, I think without even injuries, I'm not just saying it because he's here or Ethan's, he's not here, but they would have both broken in this season. Regardless of whether there was injuries or not, they would have played games for sure, because of the way they've trained last season and how they've applied themselves this season, and the way they've stepped up, the way they've matured more. The manager's taken such a love into them, and so have all the lads. And yeah, I think without the injuries, they would have played still a ton of games. I don't think he expected England debut and things like that as quickly as it's come. And I understand his point in terms of our life's so fast paced and things happen so quick, so it's hard to actually sit there and actually take it all in. But he will one day. He'll look back at it and say these were special times, so he's got to keep enjoying it. But yeah, them two have been really special. But without the injuries, I think they would have still played tons of games because they're so good.
And you made your Premier League debut when you were 18 as well, England debut a couple of years later. What are the challenges that Myles will be facing now over the next couple of years, getting to grips with being a a fully fledged international and a superstar here at Arsenal as well.
Yeah, I think he's just taken everything in his stride. I think I've learned so much in my career. I made a lot of mistakes at the start of my career. He's not really made any yet, other than a little sending off, which got overturned. But he's not like had to go on loan. He's come straight in at the top, you know. And there's going to be things that happen in games where you have to learn from. People are going to try to provoke you. You know, you have to try and stay calm because he's obviously only 18. This is just the start of the journey, you know. And as he gets older, he matures more. He'll realise that these moments that he's going through now will really stand him in like good stead for the future. So, yeah, that was kind of like the way I went through it as well. So I know how he is. I know he's got such a good family around him. So he'll be good for sure. And especially because I'm around him as well. Keep him on his toes. Got to keep pushing him.
Yeah.
What's it been like having a player like Declan who's been through some experiences you've been through, some experiences you're going to go through, to be there alongside you?
Yeah, I don't obviously get the opportunity to thank him, but yeah, I'm so grateful for Dec. You know, the person he is, the player he is as well. It's so important for me that, you know, he keeps me grounded, keeps me on my toes. I can ask him questions if I ever need help. So yeah, it's very important to me.
There's been so many special moments already this season. Scoring for England will clearly be the highlight, but that first senior goal coming against the champions, that must rank right up there.
Yeah, just to score my first goal as well for the club that, you know, I support as a youngster, it means the world. So yeah, it was crazy.
How did you keep your cool to produce that finish and then that celebration?
I don't know really. It was just kind of in the flow. I wasn't really thinking, and then just everything take care of itself really.
What did you make of the celebration? Because that will become an iconic moment now.
Yeah, look, I think people went a bit over the top with it in terms of what they were saying about it. I know Erling just like he took it on the chin. It's football at the end of the day. Like it's a goal. It's a celebration. Like if you don't celebrate when you score, what's the point of obviously playing football? Like, I've not celebrated before because I played for previous clubs and whatnot. But for him to score his first goal and obviously do that, I know he has a lot of respect for Haaland. It wasn't out of a mean gesture. It was just, you know, in the moment. So. I think let's focus more on the goal that he scored, which was unreal, and it was with his right foot, which was a shock. It wasn't
a
with
right
your leg.
peg. Yeah.
But no, it was that was a special game and also another special moment for him.
Absolutely, and you came through the academy as a central midfielder, but you're now excelling as a left back. What's that been like playing in that role? And do you think that your future is as a central midfielder, or are you enjoying this role now?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the role wherever the manager sees me. I want to be effective in all positions. So, yeah. To be honest, left back wasn't really too like different from midfield because I roll inside and I'm on the ball, still dictating play. So yeah, just have to be adaptable in this industry, and anything I can do to help, then yeah.
Is it good to be open-minded because you started as a centre back and moved into midfield?
Yeah, definitely. I think the more positions you can play, the more versatile you are, like the better. Obviously, at the moment, the way the manager likes to play with the rolled inside left back suits Myles to a T. I think eventually he will be a midfielder, and he's got all the capabilities to play number 6, number 8, wherever he wants really. At the minute he's excelling as a left back. Even his like defensive duels, his 1v1s are outstanding, which again he probably didn't think that he would be able to do. Like last year, he's probably thinking, like looking back at it, coming up against sharp wingers, but he's dealt with it so well. And you know, I think his future's definitely in midfield, and Arsenal have a player now that's, you know, can play in multiple positions and is going to be the future of this club. So we're really lucky.
How do you fancy that, playing alongside Dec in midfield?
I can't wait, man. This much amount of quality, yeah, helps me.
And for you personally, you look at the journey that Bukayo went on from being at left back and what he's gone on to do now. I mean, how much of a boost has it been seeing him back on the training pitch? We spoke to Mikel. He's in line to play once again against Fulham.
Yeah, it's a big step for us. We're grateful to have him back, raring to go. I know he's raring to go. He's missed it a lot. So, yeah, for him to be fresh, yeah, it's good for us.
How much of a boost is that psychologically, having a player like that coming back now with all that's at stake between now and the end of May?
Yeah, I think he's top 3 best right wingers in the world. I think that's not even an argument. I think his quality speaks for itself. The numbers he was producing before he got injured was on track to beat some records. Obviously the injury came at a horrible time, but I actually think having that like reset in terms of he played so many games, he's now fresh coming back from an injury. It's going to take a bit of time to get back in, but he's fresh, he's ready, and we've got him at a crucial time. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And in terms of what's possible between now and the end of the season in the Premier League, 9 matches left to go, 12 points off Liverpool. Do you think you might be able to catch them still?
We have to win every game, like I said, and like the manager says, we have to just control what we can control, and that's winning football matches ourselves. We can't rely on others or rely on Liverpool losing games because they've got themselves in the position they've got themselves into, and it's down to us to now win our remaining games and see what happens.
And Myles, looking forward to a trip to Madrid later on next month.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be great. New experience, new step for us. So yeah, we're excited.